Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of the recap. Today we have a special guest who's quite close to the camera right now. Say hi, Eli.
How's it going?
All right. So, Eli, start by introducing yourself with your name, grade, and fun fact.
My name is Eli Anthony Amantia,
Thank you.
and I'm a 12th grader. Fun fact about myself is that my favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream.
Eli.
Thank you for getting to the next question.
So getting to the icebreaker question today, which is, what is our favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh my gosh, it's the same thing.
Wow.
What are the odds?
Wow. And do not forget why. We are explaining
Okay,
What is your favorite ice cream flavor and why?
My favorite ice cream flavor is coffee because it wakes me up in the morning. Makes me, ready for my day.
Wow, Eli. Thank you very much. All right, Sydney, what's yours?
Definitely mint chip. I think it's refreshing and it's like kind of like toothpastey, but in a good way.
Okay, great. Ina?
My favorite is coffee with Oreo in it.
Unique.
It's a good one. Oh, why? Okay,
Why?
wait. Why is because it's a mix of all my favorite things.
Okay. Ava.
So mine is also mint chip, but I'm gonna go with a different reason because I really like I don't like just mint. Like I like the mint with the chocolate because I think the chocolate gives it like a nice balance to the mintiness and it gives a good crunch. I like a crunch. And it's built in without having to get toppings.
Gotta have the balance.
Yeah, that's good. I would say mine is Ben and Jerry's fish food because I like to call myself a miner because I like mine out just the fish and I really like the fish. But then I also like after I mine out the fish, I really just like the ice cream. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 type of deal. So I would say fish food is my favorite.
That's a very good one. I love that.
Yeah,
I kind of forgot about Ben and Jerry's flavors, to be honest.
LU. Anyway, so into our first segment of our podcast, we're going to go with our highs and lows of this week. So Inez, you want to begin?
Okay, my high and low. So my high is that I got a lot of college stuff done. I'm probably going to be submitting quite soon, starting to submit my application. So very exciting. Woo! Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Eli. And my low of this week was picking out my Halloween costume. I genuinely had quite some difficulties and I still am debating whether I want to be what I want to be. I'm not going to reveal it because that can be for another episode, but who knows what I'm going to be. We'll see. The stress is unwanted. Yeah.
All right. So now go my high and low. So my high was apple picking. We went apple picking last Sunday. It was really fun because not only did we get to pick apples, but we also got to pet goats and llamas. And we got to go through a corn maze. And we got to watch live country music, which we love. And I'm getting...
What was her name again?
Tracy
DeLucia. Anyway,
Tracy DeLucia.
But I'm also getting Eli on the country craze on our drives to school. But so I really enjoyed apple picking and all the activities that were there. That was
the
really
face
fun.
painting.
Oh, face painting. We had our face painted.
That was amazing.
Can't leave it out.
Okay, so then my low, on a worse note, was there's actually bees in my room. Not sure how or why or where they came from, but Eli was at a soccer game and unfortunately couldn't assist me in going into my bee-infested room. So Ava pulled through and came into my room. So very, very
sad, guys.
Anyway, the exterminator came and he got rid of them, but then there were still more. So he needs to come back tomorrow. But the good news is my room is in the clear now. But that was a really big low because I made my parents deep clean my whole room due to the fact that there was bees in there. So yeah, I would say that's a pretty big low for this.
Sounds like a big bother.
Big bother. It was a big bother. Yeah. All right, Ava, what about you?
So my high was, it was Mac Field Day on Friday. And overall, that was just an amazing day. And we won, which it was looking like you'd think that maybe we'd obviously win, but it was looking like we weren't going to win. So winning felt very good. And it was just overall really fun and like bittersweet because we're seniors now, but it was a really fun last one for us. And I think we all enjoyed it and we're looking forward to it. Yeah. But my low was that I went to Florida this weekend for my cousin's bat mitzvah, which would have been a high except for the fact that the weather was horrible. So I didn't get to be outside and like enjoying the pool and beach at all and the nice weather. So I just kind of sat in our hotel and was forced to then do my homework because I had nothing better to do. So that was stressful. But at least I was in Florida. Like, it's not that bad of a low.
Interesting. All right.
Okay, so my high was this Wednesday. Instead of celebrating the Jewish holiday, I went to go see Syracuse University, and I saw it with Ava, which was really fun.
Very
See,
fun.
like something that I haven't experienced yet is seeing a college with a friend, and I think it makes the experience so much more enjoyable because you're there with them, and like I don't know, it just boosted everything, made it way more fun. And my low was so we have an art process due. It was due last week, and I actually decided to procrastinate it until this weekend, but I'm so happy that it's over. But my low is stressing over it.
Fair. All right, Eli,
Agreed.
take the floor. Your highs and lows for this week, our guest of honor.
Wow. I didn't have much time to prepare for this, to be honest.
We told you weeks
Well,
ago.
Okay.
We told
You knew for
hours
weeks,
ago.
Eli.
No, don't blame them, guys. It's fine.
Eli,
Okay.
I actually didn't know about this high and low question. Very in-depth question that I
Really, just what comes first?
But I
to
wanna
you?
get-
Give
I
you a
wanna get
few
it right.
seconds to think about it.
Okay. So I guess my high would be that I won my soccer game on Saturday. Very fun
Knew it.
game.
Big win.
Big rival that we beat them on their homecoming.
Alberta.
Feels
Oh.
good.
good job. Proud
Yep.
of you.
Great win for the team. And my low, I have a sprained ankle, so that kind of hurts.
Can you
Okay.
play soccer with it?
Yeah, but like I have to go to the trainer and like he wraps it up with all this tape and like 3 different kinds of tape and like it's like a boot on my foot and like it barely fits in my cleats. And I have to take 2 like ibuprofens or something before the game for me to be able to play. But it's all worth it. It's my
Okay.
senior season and we're doing pretty well. So anything to stay on the field.
Very proud.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eli. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So now we're going to go into our second segment, which is what us as a unit, not Eli, he's going to speak to them on his opinions, but what we feel are our ins and outs of this. Eli, where'd you go? Come back.
Camera, please.
Our ins and
My
outs.
bad, although you said I wasn't.
So our first in of this week is Dunkin' iced tea, and also the rewards points of the Dunkin' app that we've been collecting. So can anyone speak to this?
Yes, I can actually. So, okay, she's back. So, it's not just Dunkin' iced tea. It's Dunkin' iced tea with cane sugar, not liquid sugar, cane sugar, but also not mixed in to the drink fully, so you can get like the full grain effect. And there's something about it that's so magical. That's like, yeah, like, come on, like it is so good. And the best part about it is it is so affordable. It's literally $2 for an iced tea. And for anyone who wants like a life hack for like free Dunkin', you need to download the Dunkin' app.
Thank you, Sydney.
It's
This is
really
not a
awesome.
sponsorship.
Not sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
sponsored.
We're not sponsored, but like you get like points and you get like free rewards and then you get free drinks with
Yeah,
your rewards points.
Basically, me and Sydney have been going every day, twice a day. So at this point, we've had free drinks because Ava and Inez are not on the app craze yet. They're on the iced tea.
I'm
craze.
trying to get Inez is not on the iced tea craze. Inez does not like iced tea.
Yes, she does. She did the other day.
I swear you said you didn't like iced tea.
Okay,
Like,
I'm sorry.
false. Anyway,
I
besides
need to get the app, guys. Like maybe Sydney convinced me through this ad promotion here.
besides the fact is that what's really in this week is Dunkin' iced tea for the reasons that it's affordable. It's most of the time free because we collect so many rewards, and it's just so good. It's just
Delicious.
amazing.
is there caffeine in it?
Yes.
It's black tea.
So it's like in place of coffee.
It's less caffeine, but it does the trick that you just
Less
need a little
calories.
boost.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
Healthier.
Healthier.
For the sugar.
It's just all around good. All right, Eli, do you have anything to speak to this in?
Yeah, like do you like the iced tea?
Reaction. Are you with
No,
us on-
I actually don't like the iced tea at all. But I'm not a very huge iced tea guy. I like brisk iced tea. But other than that, like I'm not a huge iced tea guy. I tried it. I actually like stole half of Jade's one time and it was like kind of decent.
Okay.
So you do
What's
like
your
it or you
favorite
don't?
drink?
I'm indifferent on the matter.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't buy it.
Eli, what
fair
is your
enough.
favorite drink? Like, what's your favorite drink?
Just in
Milk.
general?
Probably
Yeah,
milk.
well,
Milk. Milk.
we knew
Oh, definitely.
I like
Yeah.
milk.
How he
You know,
feels
it's
about milk.
goes really well with cookies and cream ice cream. And
That sounds
That's
like
a lot of
surprise.
Or
dairy.
just a glass in the morning before school.
Yeah.
or a bowl
Good
with
milk.
my cereal, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
If I have
Wow.
time for breakfast. I usually eat breakfast at school anyways, but
Yeah.
it's like chocolate
That
milk.
is another in for another week.
Yeah. We'll save that.
Well, so we'll talk about that one soon. Just stay tuned.
Yes.
Anyway, our second in is dressing up for Spirit Week. So in the past years, including like freshman, sophomore, junior year, we never dressed up for Spirit Week. We like thought it was like not cool and like I don't know. We hated on dressing up.
We were no fun.
But it's also because we weren't seniors. It was like, what's the point?
So this year, since we're seniors, we dressed up and we had a really good time with it. I know Eli didn't really contribute to this matter very much, or the boys for that matter, but
Yeah,
I
they
didn't do
sucked
I
at
didn't-
it.
I didn't do it one
Not
time.
even Jersey Day.
he forgot his jersey on Jersey
Okay.
Day.
No, actually, no. What happened was, I went on Virtual Commons in the morning to see what the theme was, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, you know what?
Could have just texted
I'm not
one
gonna
of
make
us.
Jade late to school and keep looking. So see.
How
So I
thoughtful.
just went to school, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were probably so late. Besides the point
Nope.
is that it was very fun. And you know, we all got to wear like these cute cowboy hats and like our jerseys, and Sydney had a free Snooki shirt. And it was
It was
just
funny.
around like it was a good week. And I feel like we really enjoyed getting dressed up for Spirit Week.
It made the week a little bit like just easier, like a little more lighthearted, easier to get through.
Yeah. My mom made me a smoothie and it's very sour.
So, yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Jade?
Okay.
I
Oh,
can go.
oh,
Oh, hey, Jade's the host for today. So
okay. So then our first out was the rain.
Wait,
The
but I
same-
thought we each explained a different one.
okay, but like
What is this, guys? Come on.
I'm gonna cut this out.
okay. Anyway, no, you don't have to. It's raw and genuine.
Okay.
Anyway, our first out for the week is the rainy weather. It very much just sucked. I hate the rain. We all hate the rain. And it was very dreary and sad. So does anyone want to speak to that?
Well, you kind of just did, but basically it was bad weather and it made Spirit Week less fun, but it was nice at the end for Mac Field Day, so we got lucky. But you know, it speaks to, if you were staying tuned last week, umbrellas, they came back this week. So
Yeah,
that's
very
kind of like a secretive, like in this week, I'd say,
Very-
along with the out of it being rainy, is that the umbrellas continually stayed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then our second, Eli, do you have anything to say about the rain?
Eli, the rain. The rain.
Talk about the
I
rain.
mean,
I know what Eli
you know,
has
I'm trying to think.
to say
I
about
think
it.
I
Just-
actually have something to say about the rain.
Sorry. What do you have to
Okay.
say?
There was a day when it was rainy that I had a soccer game, and it was also the next game after the game that I sprained my ankle in, so I couldn't play.
Huh.
And it was really cold and rainy that day, so I was like freezing on the bench, like just like watching my team play, and it was like not very fun. I was really cold and wet, and like, you know,
That's tough.
No.
I wanted to not be cold and wet, but I was. So it's an out.
Oh yeah, I agree. Okay, then our second out was that when we went. I mean, Eli can't really speak to this unless he went apple picking, which I know he didn't.
I did.
You did?
Yep.
When?
Today.
Really?
Yeah, I went with my sister and my mom. It was really nice.
Oh, that's
But
adorable.
what orchard?
Which one did you guys go to again?
Barton.
Martins.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I went to.
No. No.
I said, what do you mean no? Yes, it is.
Okay,
What
besides
do
went
they
to
have
Stu
at
Leonard's.
Barton
I
Orchard?
went to the one in Stu Leonard's.
oh, that's nice. Okay, I was learned. Anyway,
Yeah,
our
they
out
have one there.
that when we went apple picking, there was no good apples. Like they all just sucked, or they were on the floor. and they just were sour. And there's barely any.
That's why
They
my
had
mom and my sister
peppers.
went apple picking at Stu Leonard's and bought really good ones.
Letting us talk about it.
So
I'm
they
sorry.
also had peppers. And I haven't gotten to try them yet, but I feel like my mom has cooked them in a meal and seemed to be fresh. There was some of them that were not great. The overall experience of the farm day though was quite good. It was quite good. There was many activities, as we said earlier in this episode. The apples themselves though, not so much.
That's an
Go
Not so
out.
much.
Okay. So that concludes our ins and outs segment. But now we're going to go into our third segment, which is our recap of the week and really how can we be better next week. So this one really pertains to me, I feel, is that, every morning for school, I FaceTime with Ava and Sydney to wake me up. They usually call me. But every other day they have late arrivals, so they don't call me. And this was the first week that we really experienced that in full effect because they didn't call me, but I wasn't aware that they had late arrival. So I almost was late for school because I almost never woke up because I never.
It was a big mistake of me.
So Jade,
I late to school. So
Jade,
what?
so what can you do?
No, what can we do?
Okay,
is we
yeah,
got-
No,
Yeah,
it's more of
but
a Jade
also, what
responsibility
can
though.
we- What
is
can
also
we
Jade's
do is
responsibility.
Also wake her up. But Jade, what can you do to better this issue for next week?
Well, so what I did the next day, later that week, the next off day, is I set my actual alarm clock in my bedroom, which is a
Oh,
room, and that makes me actually get out of bed to turn it off.
Smart.
So that is what because sometimes my phone is a little iffy. So that's what I
Always.
do. That's my improvement is what I'm going to continue to do this week and next week in order to wake up for school on time.
Great.
Our next one is a
Well, wait.
continuation.
Eli, do you have any
Yeah.
Yes.
notes on communicating about getting to school? I know sometimes I don't communicate with you, which can be challenging. So do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, so as many of you might know, Jade drives me to school.
Thank you,
Sometimes.
Jade.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks, Jade. So I like really good I'm really good in the mornings. Like I wake up on time every day. I'm like always ready for school. But Jade, like a lot of times is late, like she said, like her alarm and stuff. And like she like doesn't text me when she's coming to school. And like I'm like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm like, do I have to walk? Like it's
Are
getting
you
cold.
standing there waiting for her on the curb?
Yeah, no, sometimes I actually do because she says like, oh, I'm coming down. So I go outside and it's like 10 minutes of me like being there outside cold. Like,
Yeah.
so I would like for your communication to be a little bit better next week, but
Personally, what I would like to hear is contrary to Eli's belief is that Eli's usually late and I'm usually right on time. So, I would really appreciate it if when I texted Eli, leaving now and here, if he didn't respond brushing my teeth 5 minutes later, because then at that point brushing his teeth is code for getting out of bed. So, it's really challenging for me. And so I really need Eli to respond with his K sooner and for him to get out of bed sooner so we can be on time. Okay.
I will do that. I'll do that, Jade.
Thank you, Eli. So that's really where we're going to improve next week. Both Eli and Ava and Sydney to call me when they need to. And Inez,
I'm just perfect. It doesn't matter.
Well, there is our next improvement is actually a continuation from a previous one, which was that we talked about this in last week's episode, how me, Inez, and Jade had all left to go to see colleges, and Sydney was alone for a day. And we said we'd never do that again, but unfortunately, on Wednesday we did that again, except Jade was left alone.
How could you?
We're gonna try and do better, and to really make sure that we don't.
It won't happen again.
This time it won't happen again.
Yeah,
That's
probably
good.
not.
Can't imagine 24 hours. I wouldn't
Less
make
than
it.
that. Really
We're
more
a
like 12.
tight-knit group.
God
Yeah.
forbid.
All right, so that really concludes this episode. I feel like, and as far as last week, I think we made some improvements on procrastination and the other things we discussed. Is there always room for improvement?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So
We did well this week. We did our homework.
we had a good week. We did our homework.
Yeah,
Eli,
Proud.
thank you so much for joining us. It's been our utmost pleasure getting
Thanks,
Thank you,
Eli.
Eli. Thank you, Eli.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So all right, everyone, we'll see you next week.
At Eli Manti on Instagram.
Bye.
Bye.